Hello student, today I am going to discuss the summary of Where There Is a Wheel, which is written by P. Sainath. In previous class I have explained the short summary of these lessons, but today I am going to detailed uh, summary of these lessons. See, the essay Where There Is a Wheel is taken from Everybody Loves a Good Drought, written by P. Sainath. The essay talks about how cycle has changed the lives and livelihood of rural women of Pudukottai. The cycle revolutions that swept across Pudukottai in Tamil Nadu in 1992. Actually, this essay taken from the Everybody Loves a Good Drought, which is written by P. Sainath. Why this lesson, this essay is taken for you people? Because you should learn how to get a freedom life, independent life, self-sufficient, self-confidence. Because of that lesson, because of this essence, you can learn, you can inspire. So that's why this essay has given to in your syllabus. See, this essays talk about cycle has changed the lives and livelihood of rural women of Pudukottai. So you should learn these lessons and how to change your lives and livelihood of your life. So this cycle became a revolution and swept across Pudukottai in Tamil Nadu in 1992. Okay. Pudukottai is one of India's poorest district, and hence the cycle came as a boon to the women who saw it as a metaphor for confidence, freedom, self-sufficiency and economic progress. Pudukottai is a poor district in Tamil Nadu as well as in India. And hence the cycle came a boom to the women life, and they saw it as a metaphor for confidence, metaphorically used a confidence. If they become a neo-literate of cycles or neo-literacy of their life, then their life become a boom. And it became a confidence, freedom, self-sufficiency and economic progress. Even many women describe how cycling has changed their lives. Among them, Jamila Bibi is one who is an ardent cyclist and says that cycling is her right, and even when many people had made rude comments, she had ignored all that. See, many women had described how cycling has changed their lives. So, for example, Jamila Bibi, she is also, and who is so interested about the cycle, so eager about the cycle or about the literacy. Due to that eagerness, she learned and she says that that is her right, that is her freedom, that is her independence life. If any men people are criticizing her, she's ignoring, she's totally ignoring. That is called a courageous about anyone can learn anything else. Sorry. Another woman is Fatima, a teacher who can't afford to buy a bicycle, so the hires bicycles and enjoys her freedom or independence. So another one woman called Fatima, a teacher who cannot afford to buy a bicycle because that bicycle's rate is so costly. it means the rupees is 1200 at the time, and so she couldn't buy a bicycle. Even though that she hired a bicycle and enjoys her freedom as well as independence life. Not only these women but also agriculture laborers, village health nurses, balwadi and anganwadi workers, school teachers and gram sevikas have taken to cycle to work and given direct link between cycling and their personal freedom. Not only these women but all workers, especially that agriculture laborers, village health nurses, balwadi, anganwadi worker, means those who are working in the small industries, to all women are direct link between cycling and their personal freedom. The revolutions was enabled by Arivoli Iyakam, which also led the district literacy drives. So, along with that, one of the former district collector, Sheila Rani Chunkat, this organization, Arivoli Iyakam organizations supporting, and they made, led means lead the life of the rural women to become a the rural woman life become a literacy. They started. The Arivali organizers also conducted a cycling training camp and arranged exhibitions come contests to build awareness about cycling. The whole project was started by the former district collector Sheila Rani Chunkan. See, then that Arivali organization also conducted a cycling training camp as well as and arranged exhibition come contest in the International Women's Day. In that time they arranged. And along with that, who former district collector Sheila Rani Chunkat, who desired to train female activities so that literacy would reach women in the interior areas. She thought that when she was becoming retired from that government officer, and she think about the rural women, they have to become a literacy. So the some women came, the nearest women come and taking the literacy, but far away from that areas, the rural areas, women never come, because no one give a lip to them to their learning a literacy. So on that basis, she decided that to give a bicycle literacy, to give a bicycle riding to them, and they become independent, they become a freedoms, and they as well as at whatever whenever they come to and learn literacy. Due to that reasons, they have given a bicycle to them. See. And forced banks to provide loans to women to buy bicycle. Rural women were enthralled by the cycle because it mainly gave them confidence, self-respect and freedom. They no longer needed to wait for buses or the male members of their families to reach them to the bus stops or anywhere to go. So then the former district collector Sheila Rani Chunkat, not only to give a bicycle, also who doesn't have able to buy a bicycle, to them they have given a bank loan. Like that, she has provided to them, and these women are becoming no need to wait for buses or male member of their family to reach to their work, to their bus stops or anywhere to go. Like that, she has given a literacy or given a freedom to the rural women, There was also a rise of 350% in the sale of ladies cycle, and the owner of bicycles, yes, Kanakarajan, declared even if there is a shortage of ladies cycle, they also use gents bicycle. Muthu Bhaskaran. Muthu Bhaskaran, the male activist, wrote a cycling song that is their anthem. See, yes, Kanakarajan, he was a owner of that bicycle shop, and he told to the writer 350% of the selling of ladies cycle. Even the ladies cycle became a shortage, so at the time he gave to gents cycle to the women. Because like that became a that much demanded in that area for the cycle, because everyone wants to get a freedom lives, or independent lives. So that's why if there is a shortage of lady cycle, at the time they are purchasing a giant cycle. That is called a revolutions of that in that area. Even Muttu Bhaskaran, he was a male activist, means he is also supporting to the women to get a freedom life, or riding a bicycle literacy, and he wrote a one song, and that song became a their anthem, cycle anthem, who Muttu Bhaskaran. Then the UNICEF, impressed by watching 70,000 women displayed their cycle skill at a public exhibitions come contest in the year 1992. So they sanctioned 50 mopeds to Arivoli activities to spread the cycling movement. See, within a week, 70,000 women participating in exhibitions on the day of International Women's Day in 1992. In that exhibitions, the 70,000 women displayed their cycling skills at a public, and these things looked by the UNICEF, and they became impressed on that activities, and they sanctioned 50 mopeds to Arivoli activists who comes under Arivoli organizations. To these women they given a 50 mopeds for cycling movement. See, the moped means light padded. Light padded means neither the light difference between the scooter, means not the bicycle is having a much more pedaling, but they have to give one more as like a cycle or as like a scooter, like that vehicle they have given to the this Arivoli activist. Okay, these UNICEF sanctioned 50 mopeds. When they had to sell agriculture produce, they could do that. They could do that in shorter time, and with the wider reach. This could be done, catering to the children's needs too, because many women carried their children on their bar of the cycle, while their produce or water pots hung at the bag on the carrier beside it, give them leisure time. See, whenever they are leisure times, they want to give to sell their produce, whatever they produce from their farm, means agriculture, vegetable from the agriculture, whatever they produce, that vegetable they have to go on their bicycle and sell the whatever they produce in from their farm. Even though they carry to their childrens on their a bicycle carrier, even the water pots hung on their carrier. See, all these things they are doing by independently, who women. So these things it is called a revolutions of that area. Thus the women had to suffer dirty remarks from the men. They did not care about it and experienced freedom by cycling. So the woman had to suffer dirty remarks by the men. See, when they are becoming independent or freedom, at the time the men are not supporting, they are remarking on them. So even though they are, they ignored, even though they are won't care about them, and they started about their freedom life, they care their independence lives. So this is called a revolution, sir. This is called a revolution, sir. See, if you are fearing, if you are taking the men's what they are criticizing, then never become a successful. So you have to, whatever the people are, men are criticizing on you or remarks on you, it doesn't matter. They simply ignore it and just give a concentration on your work. So if you are given a concentration on your work, then automatically you will become a successful. How these people, these Pudukkottai rural women are becoming successful about their literacy. Like that, if you do like that in your life, then definitely there is no doubt you can easily successful in your life. Thank you, and all. Okay, so see, this much I had given a detailed summaries to you. So is there any doubt about these summaries or anywhere? So you may ask me in the online class. I will make clarifications. Okay, in next class I am going to give a 1 mark questions and then 4 mark questions and all this is the last lessons. Then after completion of this lessons, again I am going to take revisions from first lesson to this. And one thing keep in the mind, 4 lessons already removed from this, from your syllabus. Keep in the mind, which is already I have been told you people the how many lessons have been removed. See, first one is everything I need to know I learned in the forest. Then uh, the the books will never disappear, and food from its side, and one more water lessons. These 4 lessons are removed from your syllabus. Don't read this. Remaining all chapters you have to prepare, and this is the last lessons I am going to explain. Then again I am going to revisions from all lessons. Okay, thank you, one and all.